Hi, my name is Cheryl Kaplan and I work on the Umpqua National Forest. Like many of you, I enjoy driving on forest roads. Did you know that on the Umpqua National Forest there's 4,382 miles of roads and motorized trails? If you hook those all up end to end, you could drive from the west coast all the way to the east coast and nearly halfway back. That's a lot of roads for us to enjoy. We have different types of roads we can drive, ranging from what we call maintenance level 2 roads that are suitable for high clearance vehicles to maintenance level 5 roads. Think paved highway. Nearly all of our paved roads are open for driving year round, but you might find some roads that are graveled or a native surface that are closed at certain times of the year. So how do you keep track of when these roads are open and for what kind of vehicle? We produce something called the Motor Vehicle Use Map, MVUM for short. Each national forest in the United States is required to publish an MVUM that shows all motorized roads and trails. That means you can use this map to know which roads are open for motor vehicle use. So what's on this map for the Umpqua National Forest? You'll find 430 miles of roads superimposed with a motorized trail, making them available for any vehicle 50 inches or under, like OHVs, quads, or motorcycles, but those roads aren't open to passenger car travel. There's another 85 miles of roads that can be used by any size vehicle with a state-issued off-road vehicle sticker. That adds up to 515 miles from 1,263 individualized motorized road and trail segments. Another thing identified on the Motor Vehicle Use Map is 487 miles of roads with 300-foot camping corridors on each side of the road. This corridor allows people to get to existing dispersed camping sites via existing routes. As far as off-road driving goes, a lot of people agree that most of the Umpqua National Forest is steep, rocky, and forested, so they weren't planning to dive off the road anyways. What you'll find on our map is an area east of Lomolo Lake, about 2 acres in size, that's designated as an off-roads area for OHVs. We found 9 miles of roads scattered around the forest that were identified as delivering sediments to nearby streams. So we left those 12 small roads off the map. Again, what you'll find on the Motor Vehicle Use Map are roads, trails, and areas that are designated and clearly identified for motorized use by season of the year. Here's how many roads we're keeping open for people to use with their motor vehicles on the Umpqua National Forest. 4,382 miles. That's a lot of roads for us to enjoy on a forest the size of the Umpqua, which is slightly less than 1 million acres. Scale-wise, that's smaller than Delaware, but bigger than Rhode Island. We published our Motor Vehicle Use Map in May 2016. We checked in with the public a lot while developing it. Do you want to know the history about this map? Contact our main office in Roseburg. Okay, I have to admit the MVUM isn't a snazzy looking map, but it does have a lot of information. You use the legend to interpret the map. The legend shows roads and trails by type of use. We've included a few landmarks on the map to help you figure out where things are. You can check out the legend and tables to find out when routes are open by time of year to protect wildlife and other resources. Oh, you can get your free paper map at any Umpqua National Forest office during business hours. Those locations are the Supervisor's Office in Roseburg and our district offices starting at the north end of the forest in Cottage Grove, then Glide, Toketee, and Tiller in the south end of the forest. There's a map for each of the 4 ranger districts, so it helps to know where you're planning to drive. For you techie people, you can get your free Motor Vehicle Use Map through a cool app called Avenza. Even if you drive out of cell phone range, the MVUM through Avenza will still be available on your phone or other smart device. Did I mention these maps are free? That's right, no cost to you. Now, since they aren't intended for navigation, I really recommend you pick up our Forest Visitors Map or the more detailed district map. Those maps do cost, but they're in color and they work great with the MVUM. So we'll update these maps each year as needed. If you know of a road or a motorized trail that you think should be on the map, come talk to us at one of our Forest Service offices. So that's the scoop on the Motor Vehicle Use Map. It's a map you can have for free to enjoy and drive in a responsible manner. See you on the road.